Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Ingredient number 1 is a good quality dry Marsala wine. Second, some Bella mushrooms. Third, chicken broth or chicken stock. Of course, some chicken. And finally, some unsalted butter. We're going to begin by butterflying or cutting our chicken breasts in half. So just push them down firmly on a board and drag your knife straight down through the middle, trying to get them as even as possible. Once you've done that, head to our pantry and grab about a cup of flour. We're going to season this with good old cracked pepper and sea salt. Once you've done that, stir it all in to combine it evenly and reserve a couple tablespoons of the flour. Next up, bread your chicken or flour it, making sure not to leave any naked chicken spots. Naked chicken is bad chicken. Once you've thoroughly coated all of your pieces, add a couple tablespoons of oil to a medium hot skillet and a tablespoon of butter for added flavor. Once the fat is hot, go ahead and lay your chicken in carefully away from you and cook for 3 to 4 minutes until you get a nice brown color on that first side. Flip it and give it 3 to 4 minutes more. It's not going to be completely cooked at this point, but that is quite all right. As your chicken cooks, go ahead and slice up your mushrooms into whatever size pieces you would like. Once your chicken is nicely colored on both sides, go ahead and pull it out of the skillet, leaving all of the fat and fond in the bottom of the pan, and add your mushrooms. While those cook out about 5 to 7 minutes, go ahead and retrieve some garlic from the pantry, about 2 to 3 cloves or a heaping tablespoon worth, and get that minced up nice and fine. Use the liquid that releases from the mushrooms to scrape up some of the fond off the bottom of the pan, and then add your garlic along with 1 more tablespoon of butter. Give that all a good stir to start to cook the garlic. All right, now remember that flour from earlier? It is time we add that in. Go ahead and put the 2 tablespoons in and cook that out for 1 to 2 minutes until there is no more raw flour aroma in the air. Time to go in with our Marsala wine. I'm going to put in about 1.5 cups. As soon as you put that in, immediately begin to scrape the bottom of the pan, get all those lovely flavorful bits up. Next up, about 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth or chicken stock. And if you need to, use a whisk to incorporate all those ingredients. Now you see those liquids right there? Those are pure chicken flavor, so make sure that goes back into the sauce as well. And add your chicken back into the Marsala and broth mixture and simmer it, spooning the sauce over the chicken for 4 to 5 minutes just to get that chicken cooked completely through the middle. Giving a little extra season of salt and pepper since we didn't season our sauce. And I believe in less than 25 minutes, we've made chicken Marsala. Now I'm plating this up next to some rice. Kind of an odd choice, but it's what my better half requested, and so that's what he's gonna get. Spoon over copious amounts of that buttery, luscious, rich sauce. And because I have to take a picture of this, I'm gonna put a little parsley on top. Not technically one of the ingredients, and you could certainly leave it off, but if you have it in the fridge, why not add that little green pop of color? There it is, chicken Marsala. Now let's talk about the flavor of this. The Marsala wine is not overly sweet. The sauce is rich with the flavors from those mushrooms. Chicken broth helps to balance everything out. That nice punch of garlic really elevates the flavor. Let's get a bite here, make sure we get all of that sauce all over it. Man, that looks good. And you know what? It was.